Finally!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Natty Baps. Shabazz is pulling up relatively soon. He just got off of work. He getting ready for us. He's getting ready for us here on a fantastic Wednesday evening, Week 8 NFL predictions, analysis. We go through every single game, predict the winners, predict the spreads later on in the show. We make our big parlays. We talk about the bets we love, the bets we hate, so on and so forth. Everything that is to know about Week 8 here in the NFL 2023-2024 season. Again, you got teams who got upset last week. We got teams that need to lock the fuck in, as we talk about my team that's behind my back right now. We got teams riding on high after demolishing the team every single game, what we expect, who's hurt, who's out, all the stuff you need to know before you place your bets. Whenever you place your bets, hopefully this video helps you make some money. Again, before we begin, as always, every YouTuber does it, so it's become routine at this point. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend, and I haven't done it in a while. So let's get Shabazz joins the show. Welcome, brother.
What's going on? What's going on? You know, gotta do the late hours at the job, man. Gotta do some late hours at the job. Hustling, try to get everything done so I can get in time. You know, I made it at 6:20. I got home at like 6:20. Good. I'm feeling good. You feeling good? That's you said it. Let's get right. Hey.
Cool. So starting off, we got Thursday night football. We got the Bucks traveling to Buffalo. Josh Allen looking to avoid a 2-game losing streak, which should be a 4-game losing streak. No, not really, because they came back from London and put the beat. No, yeah, it was London. They lost in Jacksonville. They showed up at the very end and got questionable, bailed out by the refs against the Giants, and they got basically outplayed by the Patriots. This should be looking to avoid a 4-game losing streak, but they're looking to avoid a 2-game losing streak. Thoughts? I got the Bills to win purely because, and we're not gonna do the must-win thing every single week, but when it comes to it's Week 8. You want to start getting those wins now, because the AFC, it's the Chiefs to lose at this point. It's the Chiefs number 1 seed to lose, or the Ravens. You still got to play the Steelers again, and the other teams. The Chiefs are literally going to clutch the AFC West by November, but their schedule does get tough. Point being, I think the Bills need this win, and I think that the Bucks aren't a good team. The Bucks are not a good team. Baker Mayfield, as much as Shabazz hates him, he's not a good quarterback. Hate, such a strong word for me. I just think that the Bucks are limited. They have Mike Evans, bum ass Mike Evans. They have Chris Godwin, who's solid. They have a good but not great team. And the defense is always going to be strong. The defense is going to keep them in a lot of games because the front seven is fantastic. Can Josh Allen avoid the big mistakes? Also, he hasn't lost at home this year, which technically, if you want to be technical, the London game was a home game, but in Buffalo, he hasn't lost yet. He always bounced back and has a good game, except for the Giants game. It's prime time. I'm not predicting a blowout, but I don't trust Tampa Bay. Because of that, I'm going with the Bills.
I'm rocking with the Bills. It's strictly bait and Baker, bro. Baker, he's redeeming himself as a starter in the league, but he's not gonna be a guy to take you to the promised land. Like, he could be a solid bridge quarterback, like a Teddy Bridgewater. Bring him in for a year. You're trying to just get your guys experience and stuff like that. Bills is a must win for them. We're not going to talk about every game, but for this game, yeah, indeed, it's a must win for them, because if you lose at home to Baker Mayfield Nick Wright's gonna eviscerate you off rip. Then Tom, my boy Tom at my job, he's gonna have a freaking conniption, and it's just not a good look. It's not a good look. You guys gotta really lock in, and you can't wait till the fourth quarter. Like you can't be the cardiac kids because eventually your heart stops.
Right.
Like Giants last year, where the cardiac kids kept coming back, and they it helped them a little bit, but when you needed it most, when you needed to start faster, they got blown out by the Eagles in the playoffs. So it's like you need in the AFC, as you mentioned, natural, it's congested as hell. This is the week. A lot of teams are playing each other. A lot of teams are playing other like inter conference or outer conference. If you lose and other teams win, we'll talk about things in a couple. If the Jets win and you lose, you're not third place in your division. Like if the Dolphins lose and you win, you're now first place. So it's like it's a lot riding in every single game this week. Where this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint. Obviously, week 18 will be like whatever is the end. So technically next week, but like at this point, this is do or die. So you got to win.
Facts. Word. That's not bad. Next, we got Texans going on the road to Carolina.
I'll keep it short. Texans is smoking them. Texans are smoking them, especially because I've heard reports that Brian Burns is going to get traded. If not this week, then definitely by the deadline. Bro, I'm loving CJ Stroud, off a bye, rested. Oh my god, like, I'm bullish on the Texans right now. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we said that?
Facts. You're right. Let me set the scene for those who aren't as bullish on the Texans. It's a battle of the top two picks of the 2023 draft. CJ Stroud went number 2 overall. Bryce Young went number 1. Early returns suggest the Texans won the draft. They're building something special, and Carolina looking for their first win. They don't get it, and there's gonna be a long, long time. They might win any given Sunday. But when it comes to, both teams are off a bye as well. So is Carolina and sell in terms of going to sell Brian Burns, as Shabazz alluded to, or are they buyers? Are they going to? Rumors are saying that Cortland Sutton might be a buyer. They might try to trade for him, get Bryce Young more receiver help. I think the Texans are an underrated team. They have a fantastic offense. Nico Collins is a dog, and Tank Dell, a rookie. He's been in concussion protocol for the last couple of games, but off a bye, another week to get better. I think he's gonna be back. Yeah, Texans. I ain't gonna say smoke, but I definitely think that the Texans win. Next, we got LA Rams going on the road to Dallas. Are the Cowboys for real off a bye? Rams got hold. We talked about all of that yesterday for week 7, the recap and analysis. But now we're talking about week 8. Upset alert. We're going with the Rams. We're going with the Rams. Are the Cowboys for real? That is the question. Are the Rams for real? That is also a question. When push comes to shove, who have the Cowboys beaten? And as much as I love Justin Herbert, the Chargers as a whole are not a good team. Like we talked about the Saints being like the whole, not the sum of the parts. Same thing with the Chargers. They have names everywhere, but somehow, some way, the defense can't gel. But they lost to the Cardinals in embarrassing fashion. They lost to the Niners in embarrassing fashion. Both those games were on the road, but hey, NFC West teams just seem to have their number. They play the Seahawks again in a few weeks, and I just think the NFC West is just physical standpoint one of the best divisions in football. Now, of course, they have the bum ass Cardinals, who are 1-6 now, so that doesn't really tickle people's fancies. AFC North is definitely the best division in football today. But with all that said, I do think that the Rams match up really well against Dallas. The one concern I do have is the Rams' offensive line. They can't block a soul, and Micah Parsons might run roughshod over them. But to counter that point, opposite Stephon Gilmore is who? Who's the Dallas corner? The secondary for Dallas is not great. and Puka Nakua or Cooper Cup, as Shabazz alluded to beforehand, he wanted to see a game where both of them go bananas. I think this is the only way the Rams can win is if both of them do go bananas against a suspect secondary for the Cowboys. Now, is Matt Stafford going to have enough time? Perhaps. Hope so. But I think he does, and I think the Rams upset the Cowboys.
As much as I would love that to happen.
For chaos purposes.
For chaos. No, we chaos agents in the Baptiste Bros. I got to go with the Cowboys. I think also by players are getting healthier. And they spent time on working on things they need to work on. Their main concern, honestly, is not even the defense. It's the red zone. Like if they can finish drives or at least go, let's say you go to 6 times in the red zone, 3 touchdowns, 3 field goals. That's 30 points. Like Kellen Moore's missed because they're not capitalizing in the red zone. Like now you can say that's Mike McCarthy, but that's also Dak not throwing is only throwing the CD. Spread the wealth. You got Michael Gallup there. You got Brandon Cooks, who finally had a good game against the Chargers on Monday night. Like that's you need to spread it. Tony Pollard is underwhelming this year.
Yep.
The Rams' run defense is soft. This could be the game. He's like, all right, let me give my little 150 from scrimmage. Like this is, if they didn't have any chance of winning, they need to establish the run. Micah Parsons cut his hair. It's something about cutting the hair, man. I'm doing the same thing on Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? It's something about cutting the hair off. That youthful energy. Hey, come on. I'm not rooting like, oh, go Cowboys, but come on.
All right. I like it a lot. All right. NFC North showdown. Vikings at Green Bay. 1 p.m. Cousins versus Jordan Love. I think a lot of people are gonna overrate the Vikings because of the not even overrate because there was a fantastic performance for Kirk Cousins. He lit the Niners' vaunted defense on fire, and I'm not saying the Packers are better than the Niners. I'm not saying that Kirk Cousins is a bum, especially at 1 p.m. What I am gonna say, we talked about we kind of discussed this in trends. The hot team, or team that people talk about the most, tend to lose. Now, there's another team that I'm going that we'll talk about later. That's gonna be my survivor. But after the performance on Monday night, people are like, "Oh, look at the Viking schedule. Oh, look at this. They've only they lost games with one possession. They are a good team." Like people are starting to be higher on the Vikings now, and because of that, I think the Green Bay Packers need to figure out who the hell are they. Are they because they can run the ball on now? It's I can get all to the X's and O's. I'm picking the Packers to upset. I think they rarely lose at home, if at all. 2, something about Jordan Love, man. They're gonna keep him in the game because the defense is pretty solid. And Aaron Jones, we talk about being underwhelming. Like Aaron, he was dealing with a hamstring for the first couple of after week 1, he was dealing with a hamstring issue. So, is he healthy? Is he not? Like, what's going on with Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon? The best way to help a inexperienced quarterback is developing a run game, and the Vikings blitz so many times. They still have Christian Watson, who's a speed demon, and still have Romeo Dobbs. Luke Musgrave, the tight end rookie from Iowa, he's been balling. So I just something in my soul just suggests that the Packers win. And everyone who's talking big about the Vikings, they kind of bring them down to earth again. I don't know. I just something in my soul. But I know you're going to support it.
Oh, facts. Jordan Addison. So my aunt across the street, he got Jordan Addison on his fantasy team, and he's like, he has so many weapons now, and he's finally consistent with the touchdowns and the scoring and stuff. He's gonna. It might be a late push for offensive rookie of the year, but we can keep on doing what he's doing. And like, let's say CJ Stroud has like a bad game here and there. Hey, because I would thought Bijan got it, but he missed the game. Missed the game, but whatever. Falcons ineptitude to succeed, but it's still congested. He still has a chance. Zay Flowers is my pick personally. A Ravens fan. Type shit. But Vikings don't ride the highs. Let's keep it consistent. You need these games coming up. I said it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. You need these games coming up because you're not out of it yet. Now the AFC is way more congested. Way more teams are at 500 or better. But if you win this, you're at 500. So there's pressure there, but then not really. So like the division is not lost yet. Playoff seeding is not solidified. So take it as seriously as possible and don't dip. And do not hit the dip.
Yeah, so we talk about like congestion, right? AFC, a lot of teams are above 500 and are like battling for the 1 seed. Ravens, Dolphins, Chiefs, right? Those are the top. Jaguars as well, the bum AFC South. But in the NFC, it's not necessarily the top that's in contention. It's the wild card. There's a lot of teams that are 3-4, 4-3. That are like anything can happen. And what's known now will not be known week 18 or week 17 when the playoff push is finalizing.
Anything can happen. If you take a chance, I wouldn't believe in the Saints to lose.
What?
I'm joking, motherfucker. I'm rolling with the Saints to go to Indianapolis to beat Gardner Minshew and Michael Pittman Jr. And let's go the Saints. Y'all better win. Oh, I'm gonna be tight. Whoa. If not looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart. The Saints better win.
Saints better win.
Defense has been playing like well, right? Like, granted, you're not Cleveland. You're not Cleveland. Can we agree on that? I think if there's any hope to save your season, Olave getting arrested, like it's so much negativity going on in your city right now, bro. I gotta do it. You're gonna be there.
I will be in attendance. I will be there.
You will be there.
I will be there. It's literally in Indianapolis. It's like 2 hours from me.
So right now, how many Saints games have you been to?
I've been to Saints Jets. I've been to Saints Bears. I've been to Saints Ravens. So this will be the 4th.
And you're 2-1.
I'm 2-1. Yes.
So let's keep the we be 3-1. You know, not the streak going because you lost to when Ravens play out. So let's not keep that streak going. Let's go 3-1 when you in attendance. Be the good luck charm. So I'm putting you in the lock the fuck in because you gotta motivate your team and get them in there. Don't catch touchdowns. Don't drop touchdowns. Get Olave. Olave gotta shaping up. Michael Thomas keep being consistent. 45, 50 yards a game. Good catches, touchdowns, all that. Alvin Kamara continue to do your thing. I think you can pull out the dub here. Word.
All right, enough with the bullshit. I'm gonna have to solo myself real quick. So, as it's been, I literally is there. Natty Baps will be in attendance. I will be there in the nosebleed. I'm like, I ain't that rich. I'll be high. I'm high up. I'm high up. But we in there. We in there still. We in there. First time in Lucas Oil. First time in Indianapolis, actually. I've been in Indiana for 7 years now. This will be my first time going down to Indianapolis. That's neither here nor there. Saints. The formula is simple. I can't keep. I don't, bro. I say the same shit every single week, bro. But somehow, some way, it's not mathing. So here's how it happens. We want victory. Victory is by itself on the equal sign. How do we get victory? We do a few things. Just a few things, man. Turnovers. We get them, do not give them away. We give it, don't take it away. Other way around. Point is, no pick sixes, no dumb fumbles, no drive killer. Oh my God, we're driving all of a sudden and punch the ball out and boom. That's not what we got to do. We got to set our offense up on short fields. Defense is balling. Yes, 31 points to the Jags, really 24. But that notwithstanding, we can't let Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss go crazy. Zach Moss did not practice today with a knee injury, so watch out for him in the injury reports. But Jonathan Taylor's starting to get his groove back, trying to get his usage back up. We didn't do so hot against Travis Etienne. We didn't. And we locked in eventually after like the first quarter, but the first quarter he was running the ball all over us. We gotta be disciplined. We always historically have a good run defense. It's a pass defense that we have an issue with. Now I have a whole bunch of stats I can read out, but penalties is the second formula. We are first in the league, meaning bad first. Offensive holding, defensive pass interference, false starts. We are not a disciplined team, and that comes to coaching. That comes straight from coaching. So turnovers, take it away, don't give it away. Penalties, stop shooting yourself in the foot. We didn't have as many penalties against the Jags, which I'm proud of, but we got to keep that up. Third is sacks. We gave up what, 1 sack last week. Perfect. Do that shit again. Preferably no sacks. Have no sacks given up, and we'll be fine. We have our tackles coming back from it was a short week, so we let them rest. So their tackles will be back. Offensive line will be healthier after 10 days off. Let's lock in. And the last thing, don't settle for 3. Like, touchdown drops from Foster Moreau. No shade to him. Why the fuck is he in the game when you have big ass Jimmy Graham? 6'6", big ass dude played basketball, bro. Throw it up to him. If you're gonna throw it to anybody, get him in the red zone. Get him in red zone packages. Juwan Johnson's coming back from a calf injury. Have him be in the red zone package. Let Taysom Hill run the ball in. I don't care how we do it. We gotta score touchdowns, baby. We gotta score. We can't be behind the 8 ball, just like as Shabazz alluded to with the Bills game. Cardiac kids trying to hustle back, having comebacks come fall short. We can't keep doing this. We can't. We simply can't. We do all those 4 things. I'll repeat. This goes for any team, but mainly for my team because it's so painful to watch the fall from grace. It was defense. I'm like, okay, is our defense gonna sell the bag now? Back in the day, we would roll out of bed and score 30. It was the defense. Is the defense gonna give up 31? Now it's like defense gonna give up maybe 15 points. Can we score 16? Like, so here's a recap. If you took a quick break, whatever. Sacks, limit the pressures, let Derek Carr cook. It's better than Russell Wilson, but still, he got locked the fuck in. He's my. I know I always say Saints honorary mentions. There's always be locked the fuck in, but Derek Carr with his leadership style is not clicking with Chris Olave. Something him and Olave need to lock in. Number 2, turnovers. Take them away. Don't give them away. 3, don't settle for 3 score touchdowns in the red zone. Who we can move the ball into the red zone every single time. It's just when we get to the 20, nothing happens. And fourth and final, I'm in attendance, bro. We're playing an inferior team. We have a better roster. Right now, I believe we had a better quarterback. We have better receivers. We have a better running game. We have a better offensive line, except for Quentin Nelson because he's dog and Domer. We have a better defense. We have everything is, if you look at offense, defense, special teams, all of that is better than the Colts. Let the whole be greater than the sum of its parts, not less. Let every single part of the Saints organization show up and show out and go back to being 500. Play winning football. Saints, honorary, lock the fuck in. And yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. Next, we got Patriots at Miami. Greatest show on surf versus Bill Belichick. Did you know the two lowest games that the Dolphins have scored? One was last week against the Eagles. The other was against the Patriots. Well,
Yeah, like
and the Bills, they tied for 20, like
20,
20,
yeah.
and then 17. So defensively, Patriots will hang in. Can Mac Jones not Mac Jones himself? But I think he might keep it a game, but Miami is something special, man. At home. Their two bad losses came on the road. But I mentioned it yesterday. Who have they beaten? Who have they played? They already played the Patriots and they won a close game, but it was on the road. But a lot of their wins, the blowout wins, they're like, oh my God, this team can't be stopped. Came at home. I'm expecting this performance to like kind of reset. It's like, hey, we're still elite. We're still here. Don't throw us away. I do think though that Patriots might keep it close for the first half. It might be like 14-10 Dolphins, and like, oh, okay, upset alert. And then all of a sudden, turnover, touchdown. And then before you know, it'll be like 35-10. It's like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? So yeah, I think Dolphins win.
Yeah, Dolphins is taking it. I think it's more of a. Am I gonna do it again?
Is
If he
Matt
could,
yeah.
if he could, cool. Let it happen. But I think they want redemption and fuck around Thursday. They go to fucking Germany next week
Just
to play
play
the
the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah,
So
it might be an overlook game type shit.
there's room, definitely room for the upset. Am I calling it though? Ha, room shambles. Nah, I'm not calling it though, but it's definitely room. Indeed.
You can't call it, won't spoil it.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay.
I will say though, you just mentioned the Chiefs next week. Like this is a potential like for both of the games. We'll talk about the Chiefs later, but this is like a tune-up game before the real challenge. You know, as Nick Wright says, the final practice before the season starts in November or whatever shit. Right? Well, like the Chiefs game in next week. Woo, 9:30 in the morning. Way to wake up to some good football. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game, I think. Speaking of an interesting game, the chat gonna go crazy with this one. Jets, Giants, Battle of New York, Battle for New York, technically Jersey, but Battle for New York regardless. What do you think is gonna happen, Shabazz?
Tyrod's playing. Saquon's playing.
Mm,
Brees Hall,
mm,
Garrett Wilson.
mm.
Sauce, I don't know. Is Sauce injured? I know he's injured, but I
He had
don't
a
know
concussion a few 2 weeks ago.
if he was
Oh,
on a bye, so he should play. He should play. Quentin Williams is there. Quincy Williams is there. Oof. It's tough, brother. It's tough. I know my Benito's watched it too. I'm nervous.
do it, bro.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Uh, fuck with Tyrod, former Ravens great. I'm going with the Giants.
I'm going with the Jets.
Fun fact: Tyrod Taylor got the Super Bowl ring with the Ravens,
I know. That is a fun fact.
and not a lot of people know that. You know what I'm saying? He back up Joe Flacco for a lot
He's also the first black quarterback to
to
win a
win a
game
game.
in
Yes,
Giants history, which is
that's crazy.
insane. Kind
Racist
of
and shit.
racist as hell. Point is, I just think the team that's off a bye, I think they'll be like, okay, we can prepare for Tyrod Taylor or Tyrod, however he want to say his name. I do think though, and it was no got to be said, but it got to be said because it's BaptisteBros. Tyrod Taylor is better than Daniel Jones as a
Yes,
quarterback. and who knows what Daniel Jones if he comes back, like what's gonna happen. But
Dable said he's our starter. So no matter whenever he comes back, he's going to get put in the. No matter they say, bro, they said they cap off like 3 straight dubs. Like let's just say, because they look he should be Buffalo. So that's one. There's no more victories in football, but that's one. You beat the Commanders. You leave with the Jets. Come on, man. You gotta roll with the high hand, son. You gotta roll with the high hand.
you gotta believe in the Jets, man. They gotta believe. Because again, as you said, like, hey, anything can happen. They fuck around and win the AFC East because they have a great defense and Zach Wilson stopped making mistakes.
Yeah, if Brees Hall continues to show out too, then we're good. They're good.
Fact.
Moosey and Matt, I gotta know how much I put in on the game. But other than that,
Fact.
I'm gonna text the group chat now.
As we continue on, Jags, Steelers. Obviously, for Shabazz' sake, he's gonna go with the Jags because it's fuck the Steelers on his side. Me, it's fuck the Jags on my side. I think the Jags are a good team. They are, and they're gonna win the AFC South because the AFC South is mid. But the Steelers keep fucking around and hanging around these close games, and then somehow, some way, they just end up winning. Somehow, some way. Do I trust Kenny Pickett? No, I do not. Do I trust Travis Etienne? Yes, I do. Do I trust Trevor Lawrence off of 10 days rest to come back from a knee issue? Yes, I do. That Steelers defense, man. TJ Watt,
Why?
Alex Highsmith.
Why?
Oh, they got dogs everywhere. And again, I just the Jags should have lost last week. Nick Wright's gonna be in shambles. I ain't picking the Broncos to win. That's just gonna throw that out there. But I do think the Steelers hang around. They fuck around, just hang around, and all of a sudden, fourth quarter, Pickett turns to freaking Joe Montana for some reason, and they end up winning. Simple as that.
Going with Jack. I'm fading AFC North teams. It's a fade. It's a fade, bro. If you're not the Baltimore, bro, you're losing, son. Because I need y'all to lose. I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss, but y'all not winning, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's too close for comfort, son. But in terms of analysis, I think the fact that they're at home is the dangerous part. That is dangerous. However, I just think Trevor Lawrence is balling right now, and Calvin really got to get in there. He got to get in there. He ain't scored a touchdown since London.
Facts.
The first London, not the second London. The first London. So they'll get there. They'll get right. They'll get right. And plus, the Steelers' rush defense is like Swiss cheese. Like, they can't take advantage. You got so much dogs. Ugh. Get in there. Come on, Jacksonville, for my sake.
For your sake. Okay. All right. Next,
mid-off.
Falcons and Titans, the mid-off.
Mid-off.
Will Levis. Something about Mike Vrabel, man, off a bye.
Hold the mayonnaise. Hold the mayonnaise, National. Hold the mayonnaise. Hold the mayonnaise.
Atlanta on my side, so like you going against the NFC South, AFC North. I'm going against the NFC South. So facts, welcome. There's no analysis. This game's gonna suck, but
this game is or fuck around and be like Will Levis best debut ever type shit. Like
word. I just think that the Titans did just trade Kevin Byard, but Desmond Ridder doesn't really have an arm to expose that bad secondary. And I do think that Bijan, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what happened, but the Titans can stop the run as Shabazz was evidence 2 weeks ago. So what you laughing over there about, son?
So there's reports. There's reports on Twitter, and I got sources. I'm listening.
We listening.
Derrick Henry to Baltimore. got sources. It's intense conversations that brings King Henry to Baltimore. All I'm gonna say is don't let us get do not let us get Derrick Henry, bro. Do not, bro. Do not, bro. I want Saquon. I would love Saquon. He would look fire in a purple and gold and black, purple and black, purple gold, whatever. He'll look fire. But Derrick Henry, that'll be like Eddie George joining the Ravens when Ray Lewis was there.
Mm. Mm.
Make it happen today.
Just sprinkling there. He's
Just throw it in there, you know what I'm saying? Just throw it in there, you know what I'm saying?
all right.
My sources.
The sources,
The sources, man. The
not
sources.
the sauces. The sources.
Sources, yeah.
All right. Speaking of sources, no segue here. Eagles, Commanders. Can Sam Howell get any blocking against ferocious defense for the Eagles? I say no. I say no.
But
I gotta consult my bet because I already made one. I gotta hold on. I didn't make the money line. I made straight spread, so but I kind of got to align with the spread. You feel me? Ha 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 ha! Sugar, honey, iced tea. I say wait. Where the hell is that?
upset alert.
Okay, because I bet that the Commanders would cover.
Mm.
That doesn't necessarily mean rather that I'm gonna have them win. I think that this game is gonna be sneaky close. Fuck it. Commanders win.
Oh shit! You called it.
All it can't spoil it. Commanders win. But this game could get ugly really fast. Like
Indeed.
the Commanders have a propensity to play up to their competition, but also down. Like they might lose, but like they'll fuck around and be in the game into the fourth quarter. Hence, a couple of weeks ago, they went to Philly, went to overtime, and they should have gone for two. They should have gone for two, regardless. They would have covered. But it's all right. It's all right. Point is, I think the Commanders win. No real. I think the defense, yes, getting Kevin Byard helps in the safety, but opposite is similar to the Cowboys. Opposite Darius Slay, who's a corner that's gonna hold Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, Curtis Samuel, prior to Brooklyn, by the way, in check. No idea. Can they block for just 5 seconds? That's gonna be the issue. And Jalen Hurts hasn't looked good. Him and AJ Brown look good together, but himself, Jalen Hurts, pick 6 here. He had like 4 turnovers against the Jets the week before. I'm just saying, don't be surprised.
I hear you, bro.
But
nah. I got AJ Brown on the fantasy team. He's top. I think he's the 3rd ranked wide receiver right now. He balling right now, brother. He balling right now, and I think 6th straight game, 125 yards is on the horizon. So we're in there.
All right. All right, now let's start the 4:00 window. We got Browns at Seattle. Deshaun Watson's robbing the Browns, bro. Bro, what? I don't know what's going on. He had a clear MRI. He's not in concussion protocol. He's not in anything, but he's just not playing. He's robbing them blind. It's PJ Walker against the Seahawks defense. Not Legion of Boone type defense, but Devin Witherspoon. I'm telling you, bro. Like, he's a dog. He's a dog. And give me Seahawks to win.
I got Seattle. I love PJ Walker. I love his story. But if it was at Cleveland, I'd probably be like, all right, the Browns probably could win this. But it's at Seattle, and they've been looking good at home. So they got to just fix their red zone roles because defense is showing up. Offensively, they're they're regressing a lot. So it's gonna be hard. Miles Garrett right now, defensive player of the year. So it's gonna be tough. But can they do it? I do think so. I do think so. And plus, fuck the Browns. Right.
All right, really quickly, really quickly. We know we're both going for the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say they are my survivor pick for the week.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, give me the solo real quick, and then you can talk your shit. I move the camera to my face. Y'all fucking lose, bro. Fucking lose. I ain't talking to Shabazz for a week. So except for the Tuesday, Wednesday shows, I'm not talking to Shabazz for a whole week. If y'all fucking lose, we gonna have some problems. We gonna have some problems because, bro, 37 bands. Yo, lock the fuck in. Talk your shit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. What's known don't gotta be explained, you know what I'm saying? We don't catch it dub, you know what I'm saying? Am I worried? A little bit. Take every opponent you got seriously, you know what I'm saying? But Lamar's playing his best ball right now. This is this low key underlying story. Like no one's talking about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. Hollywood Brown. I mentioned it yesterday, but I'm going more in depth today. He was like, "Yo, we do not pass the rock enough for me to get my shine." Out, and now you're on a team vying for the number one pick, whereas Lamar and his team is flourishing. It's like you left the shorty to be with another shorty, and the shorty doing you slime, and whereas the shorty that get ex-girlfriend who was holding it down, she leveled up and got a new man, and they perfect, and your life is in shambles. The grass isn't as green on the other side. You're a number one receiver on a bad team. Or would you rather be a number one receiver on a good team, just giving it an opportunity? Because he had 1,000 yards. And he's complaining that he was like, it was a unit. Oh, you're not a top 10 receiver anyway. You're not top 15 anyway. You're a former Raven. I got love for you. But you was not a top 10, top 20 receiver. Like, bro, you just weren't. Even now, you're getting all the solo attention. You don't have a Mark Andrews there. And you're complaining that, oh, we don't pass, the scheme isn't right for me. But you was getting one-on-ones and dropping touchdowns, brother. We want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Lamar said, yo, he made his choice. You know, he like, you know what I'm saying? If it was up to him, he would say, be here, still be here. Cool. But bro, you like that's funny to me. So hopefully we just defense will roll, holds it down. I don't think he practiced today, which I'm not concerned. Now if we don't practice tomorrow, I'm like, well, hold up. But we can't go spanking the Lions, who's your daddy, to lose to the Cardinals. So we gotta win. I think we are gonna win. I think Lamar's gonna have another MVP. 16-1 against the NFC, bro. Like, bro, that's pretty much it. 16-1 against NFC, bro. If you're in the NFC, odds are you're not beating us. So, where?
Do you know the team that beat y'all?
I don't.
That's a trivia fact that you should probably know. Who is the NFC team that Which NFC teams have beaten Lamar? No, it doesn't say that. This doesn't answer the question. Bruh, what the hell? Why does it not answer the question? It's God damn it. I'll figure it out. Point is, you're right. Lock the fuck in, Lamar. Next
Indeed.
game. Word. Next game is Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs looking to win 17 straight games against one opponent. This is upset alert. This is hey, don't look ahead because you might fuck around and lose. But yeah, I think they'll be alright. I think the Chiefs will win and they'll make it happen. Word. Ah,
Um,
sorry, I thought I found it. Panthers
in 2018. No, not 2018.
last
Last
no
year. Last
last
year.
last year.
Last
Yeah, no.
year.
You guys won last year. It was the year before. The 4 years before that. The 2018.
2018. Wow.
That's crazy. That's a one NFC team that beat or beat Lamar. Yeah,
uh
yeah. Chiefs win.
Chiefs win. I think it's if I'm low key secretly rooting for Denver. I know the pay pack, yes, I am. Cause if the Chiefs lose the game and we win, we're inching up to that 1 seed. And I want that. I want that for my team. But let's go Chiefs though. You know, I think Russ is gonna do Russ shit and fuck it up. So
Russ is gonna do Russ shit and fuck it up. Damn. Russ is gonna do Russ shit and fuck it up. All right. Fair enough. All right. Next is Bengals Niners, the game of the week. Cross conference showdown. Brock Purdy, if you didn't know, just got put in concussion protocol. So the person who's likely to start is Sam Lego Police Officer Donald. I'm going with the Bengals.
Oh God.
I don't trust Sam Darnold. And it's been brought to my attention via sources, my sources, that every single year that the Bengals have a bye, they like take off and their offense goes crazy, goes bananas. Um with the week to prepare, and they've just seen how Minnesota attacked them, I think the Bengals have a great shot at beating the Niners, even with Brock Purdy. And Trent Williams still potentially out. Debo potentially out. Who knows what's going to happen? Also, they're on a short week. I think it's a storm brewing, and the Niners lose 3 straight, and the world starts to fall. Like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So I think the Niners will be fine. I think they circle this game as okay. This is a big test for us. And the Bengals, what 3-3? Gotta start stacking wins somehow. I know you probably going with the Niners because you hate the AFC North, but I truly believe that the Bengals have a great shot to win this game.
I'm looking for Nick Bosa, Nicholas John Bosa, to lock the fuck in. Quiet season, couple flashes here and there. Fred Warner, quiet couple weeks. Freaking doing a missile to stop the tush push that the Vikings try to do.
Yeah,
But you can't go 3 straight. You cannot lose 3 straight. You can't, because especially if Seattle wins.
or I think they'll be.
We go with your prediction where the Seattle is winning the division. Now, Christian McCaffrey's still there. Kittle's still there. Ayuk is still there. Trent Williams probably comes back. I think Sam Darnold, he's going to be overwhelmed for sure. But the fact that he's at home, comfortable environment, I think that helps a lot. So I'm going with the Niners.
Fair. All right.
Man said, imagine sanity. I'm crying.
All right, Bears, Chargers. The bait Badgett Sanity. You know how Lynn Sanity took over New York? The Badgett Sanity, the Tysanity. Ooh, I like it. Tysanity. Tyson Badgett takes LA. Bro, I keep saying this every week, bro. Brandon Staley gotta go. If they lose to the Bears, bro, they gotta pack it up. Brandon Staley gotta pack it up. Cause then, what, you be 2-5? 2-6? Oh,
2-5.
they had a bye week. Yeah, it'd be 2-5. Playoffs basically done. Ruining Justin Herbert's career at this point. I'm going with the Chargers purely because they have to win. Like, if you talk about must win, like I put this in like caps, like big and bold, like they have to win this game. If they don't, whoo, but here's the reason. Here's the thing. Their secondary is still ass. And as much as we give Tyson Badgett or Justin Fields or whoever the quarterback is for the Bears, it won't be Justin Fields, it'll be Tyson Badgett. DJ Moore is a dog. And he's gonna expose his, you know, he's gonna expose, all of that against the Chargers defense. And let me hold on, solo shot real quick. Your talking point, your selling point, the reason why they hired you was, yes, you were a part of the Sean McVay coaching tree. But what was your specialty? Was defense. Your defense can't keep selling the bag if you are a defensive minded coach. Simple as that. You lose because it's a shootout. Yes, you have the better hand. You have the better gun. You have Justin Herbert. But there's no reason for him to be getting into shootouts every single week. Because if he makes one mistake, Justin Herbert can't win with him. No, yeah, he can't. Justin Herbert can't do it by himself. So give me the Chargers to win purely because they have to. But I do think it's sneakily close.
Um, the bold, the bold. I got Chargers. I think they need it. They lose this. Back into party done. Party done. Like they're fighting for this season right now. You're at home, which is probably gonna be filled with Chicago fans. But bro, they can't be having my son Justin Herbert like that. Austin Eckler too. Like you ain't played the beginning of the season. You got hurt. You're back now. You struggled against the Cowboys and you struggled again against the Chiefs. What's going on? Like Keenan Allen had one bad game. Other than that, he's been solid this season. What's going on? Quentin Johnson looking like a bust. What's going on?
Whoa. Chill out with that.
You got money fantasy team?
No, I don't, but that's my guy. TCU. That's a
I
legend.
feel you. Horn Frogs, right?
The Horn Frogs.
You know what I'm saying? But bro, like you can't lose. You got the highest payroll as a defense, and you're sucking. You're playing against a rookie in the second start. Overwhelm him. Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, Derwin James, do something. DJ Moore, he probably gonna have a good game because the Chargers can get passed on. But when it comes to the worst, bro, Chargers better come out this shit on top, bro. For real. And real quick, I say, bro, Lions, bro, they gonna bounce back. I'm not worried. They're gonna bounce back and they'll be good. Indeed.
The Raiders suck. They had a decent team with Jimmy G. Without him, oof. Offensive line, ugh. Now I think Devontae Adams potentially has a great game. Kind of need him too for my fantasy purposes, but the Lions need to bounce back into the W column. Oh, why did I remove it? Oh, it's our favorite time. Cut the bullshit. It's time to lock the fuck in, y'all. We usually have the video to play, but we gotta get some stuff off our chest, man. We gotta get some stuff off our chest. We got people, we got teams, we got lock-in candidates, people who need to lock in. We each get 3 picks. Obviously, permanently entrenched is Saints offense. Duh. So I'm not gonna waste a pick on them. But I'm gonna zoom out so you can see all the games of who we picked, at least for like the top. Who was your first pick, Shabazz?
First pick, uh, Dallas offense. Um, off the bye, you
Mm,
won. You're off a win. Coming off a win, prime time against the Chargers. You had a bye. Cute. Now let's work on. I worked on things in the off week. Let's see you guys against a suspect Ram secondary. It's possible. So I want to see some improvements there. If people want to think you guys are Super Bowl contenders,
facts. Mine is gonna be Josh Allen and just Ken Dorsey, just the Bills offense. Well, mainly those two. They started slow the last few weeks. They gotta get it together because um, you let the Bucks, you let any team hang around, they might upset you again. You can't be losing to the Patriots, can't be almost losing to the Giants, and you can't lose to the Bucks. Frankly, for my NFC South survival, but also it's the Bills. Are you a true contender or are you just a pretender? So
indeed.
yeah, that's it. Word. Word.
Second is Tua. And Tua got like he was overwhelmed. You can clearly see he was overwhelmed against the freaking Philadelphia Eagles. Patriots, they play you guys well. They played you guys well against the other week, like week 2, I think it was.
Indeed, it was week 2, Sunday Night Football.
Loki could have won and should have won that game for chaos purposes, bro. But Tua, you gotta shape up. Like and the whole offense, honestly. I'll just say, yeah, Miami offense. Like you can't like Waddle gotta get I needed him to have a good game. I need that. Not even for fantasy purposes, but you can't Tyreek can't just keep on doing it by himself. Like I love that. Try to go for the record. Go crazy. But nah.
Word. We already know how I feel about this one. Brandon Staley, just him. Are you a defensive minded coach or not? Are you just lucky to be there or not? All that stuff is true. Don't lose to the Bears. Don't lose to the Bears. If you do, one, be happy for my friends in Chicago and Corbett. But man, can't lose to the Bears, especially if your defense doesn't show up and it's Justin Herbert having to go toe for toe, blow for blow with Tyson Bagent, bro. Pack it up. Even if you win and you give up like 20, 30 points, pack it up, bro. Because you can't keep getting away with these.
Can't get getting away with this. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
No, I've seen like a few clips, but I've never.
Bro. A1 show. A1 show. My last pick, which is a shock. It's not really like it's more like a motivation thing. But just the New York, both New York teams,
Mm,
like if the Jets lose, you're like, okay, cool. But you're off a bye. So no low key looks bad. If you're the Giants and you lose, you're like, all right, you don't got to start a quarterback. And you could like I just want to see a good game. Matt and Moosey and Jason, like and Dylan and my niece Jaden, like they antsy about this game. You know what I'm saying? Moosey was like, I got 50 cash on the Jets. Matt was like, I gotta call him tech. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I ain't putting no money down because both teams is ass. But where?
word. And my last pick, it's gonna be a shocker actually, because you were like, oh, what really? I'm going with the Texans. Just the Texans as a team. Um, this is also motivation. They haven't done anything wrong, but like you're you're ahead of schedule with your rebuild. You got your franchise quarterback. You got the weapons. You got a great coach in D'Amico Ryans. You guys are ahead of schedule, but if you guys are gonna stay on track, you beat teams that like the Panthers that are bad and that are continue to be bad. You beat those teams. If you lose, people start looking at yeah, they are too early. They're frisky. Da, da, da. No, yeah, you guys are frisky. Beat the teams you're supposed to beat. Become 4-3, and then fuck around and sneak into the playoffs. Who knows? Definitely a year too early, but hey, you get into the dance, anything can happen. And obviously, I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. My survivor pick will be the Ravens. And as I still love Shabazz. I still love my brother, my twin brother, my brother in faith, my brother in Christ. You know, my blood brother. Literally, share the same DNA. If you guys lose, I will literally not talk to him for the entire week, except for when we have our show. Y'all think I'm kidding? Y'all think I'm playing?
Thing
Y'all
playing.
think, y'all think I'm playing? I am dead ass. No, I mean yes. Again, if he needs to talk to me about something, I got him. But just a hit up, hey, how you doing, bro? Nope, nope. For the week, except for our show, you dead to me. But I still love you though. So Ravens, survivor pick, we here. But now, ladies and gents, it's time. It's time. Can you set it up as I get us up?
You gotta get excited, son.
You
Hype it
got
up.
you gotta hype it up. You gotta hype it up. Last week we were ass.
We definitely was ass. Indeed. Indeed.
We was bad. We were
Wrong
bad. You
wrong
got
thing.
the wrong thing
Sorry.
done. My man.
Wrong things. I'm sorry. They're right next to each other. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We were ass. We were ass. Ooh, pardon me. But that was last week. That was the past. I also lost my streak. My streak of undefeated Thursday night football spread picks. So now I'm 6-1. We're trying to go 7-1, baby. But again, as we stated this before, if we lose, don't blame us. We're just two guys who played football when we were younger and been watching football for 15 years plus. But when you win, bless us, take cash at Venmo, slide into the DMs. Hey, you guys hit a parlay with our picks. Now again, I found these online at like 5 o'clock this night, like literally. Split things could have changed. So again, if it doesn't look the same when you get it, it's a little higher, a little lower. You can always do alternate spread. You can always just go with your guts. Again, if you lose, don't blame us. But when you win, bless us, please. We broke out here. Um, yeah. Without further ado, we already talked about all the games, so now it's just let's rapid fire. Bucks, Bills. Bills favored by 8.5. What say you?
Bills money line. And I'm doing this as we speak. Like on my FanDuel, I'm literally doing it as we speak. Throwing $1 on it. So
Half. I think the Bills cover. I think they show and flex on a little bit for Thursday night football. Texans at Panthers. Panthers are underdogs by 3.
I got Texans -3.
Texans -3 is the play for sure, for sure, for sure. I like it. I like it a lot. Next, we have is Rams at Dallas. Dallas is favored by 6.5. I got the Rams, man. I got the Rams to cover plus 6.5.
Well, basically, it's like Cowboys win by a touchdown or more.
Exactly.
Which is definitely possible, but I just got them winning the game. I don't even care if it's a point, a billion points. Don't matter to me.
Don't matter to you. All right. As of earlier, it was Packers +1. It might change. I don't know if it's still the same. Packers are
Right now, it's 1.5.
Vikings or Packers?
Vikings -1.5.
Okay. So I can't too late to change. I can change the document. Can't change the screen. I think the Packers win. So of course I'm going to go with Packers +1.5.
Vikings +1.5. -1.5. Indeed.
Indeed. Damn.
Indeed.
Saints, Colts. When I first made it, it was Colts -1, but now it's Saints -1.5. You feel me? Money
got
going on the Saints. Saints, I will be in attendance again. My fandom is not in question, but I will be purely sad if we lose. I'll be 2-2 in games I win to, breaking my heart. But to be fair, I'm undefeated on the road, so you feel me? Next, it's the Patriots at Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 9.5. 9.5. 9.5. I gotta confirm. I made the bet earlier.
It is 9.5 still. Yes.
No, I know that. I'm saying I gotta confirm mine because I was trying to like rant and kill time because I don't know if it's actually still 9.5. Boom, 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 boom. You feel me? Hold on.
I got Dolphins money line as he finds the play.
My play is Patriots plus 9.5.
So I'm
My
pretty sure you got Dolphins win, but Patriots cover.
yes, I have the Dolphins to win and Patriots cover. Indeed.
Okay.
Next, we got Jets. Not at Giants. It's a battle for New York. Jets are favored by 3. I think the Jets win. I think the Jets cover.
I'm not touching this in my. I'm not putting this in the parlay, but I am saying Giants plus 3.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Next is Jags at Steelers. Steelers are underdogs by 2.5. I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I'm going with the
Steelers
Jags.
2.5. Word.
Go with the Jags 2.5.
Ugly up this game, man.
Huh?
They'll find a way to ugly up this game.
Very true. Very true.
Word. Titans. Oops. Titans at hosting Falcons. Titans are
Underdog. Wow.
That was 2.5. I wish it was still 3.
You like the 3?
I wish it was. I liked it when it was 3. I could see this being a field goal game. But 2.5. So hey, I got the Titans winning, so it don't matter. Where? Eagles, Commanders. Commanders are underdogs. A lot of underdogs at home this week, which is crazy. But Commanders are underdogs by 6.5. I've already called the upset. So Commanders plus 6.5, baby.
Eagles money line. Oh yeah.
Eagles money line. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Next, start the 4 o'clock window. We got Browns at Seattle. Seattle are favored by 3.5. Oof, as much as I like PJ Walker's story, I think the Seahawks cover.
Mm-hmm.
3.5. Boom. I was oof. I'm feeling it. Ravens at Cardinals. Shabazz.
We spanking them. But you know me, man. Word.
8.5. I don't care if it's by 8.5. It could be by 20. It could be by 1. I don't give a damn. Ravens win. I would do what you just did and put Ravens money line, but I gotta stay true. I gotta stay true. I've been doing it all season. Can't change now. Speaking of not changing, Chiefs, Broncos. Chiefs favored by 7. Chiefs smoked the Broncos. That's just
It's
how.
now 7.5.
Huh?
It's now 7.5.
Now 7.5. Oof. Oof. 7.5. It is what it is. Word. Bengals at San Fran. I don't think the news hit yet. I
It
don't.
definitely hit. Because it was like 5.5 on Tuesday.
Oh, you checked. Okay.
Definitely check. Definitely check.
All right. Well, I got the Bengals plus 3.5. Word.
Nah. Well, you know, this is catching the dub, man. Where? Money line.
Nah, they're not. But okay.
Huh?
Sunday night football. Bears at Chargers. Chargers are favored by 8.5. I got the Bears to cover, man. I got the Bears plus 8.5.
Charges. Money line. The Charges.
Chargers money line. Chargers money line. And
And Lions. Money line, too.
last but not least, Monday Night Football. Raiders at Detroit. Detroit favored by 8. I'm going with Detroit minus 8. And yeah, ladies and gents, that's our picks. If I had to make a parlay right now, like
A
right
dollar
now,
for me wins $2.50.
oh, was it a teaser that you just did?
No teaser. Just everything I just have here, with the exception of the Giants game and the Titans game.
Hmm. Okay. For me, snap, the Knicks are up too. That's crazy. My parlay of the week. I've got it right now. My parlay of the week. Got Notre Dame. Hold on. Where you at?
Minus 20?
Ah.
Minus 20 is crazy.
Minus 20 is crazy, but we're off a bye right now. I think we got the rest we needed. Fuck it. Notre Dame minus 20.
Nope.
Saints, money line. Ravens money line. Where you at? Damn.
No Bills?
Bills money line.
Mm.
That's really increased my odds though.
Chiefs, money line.
Chiefs.
Chargers, money line. Lions, money line.
I ain't going with the Chargers. They don't fuck around and lose.
But you have the Chargers winning though.
I
Have some
do.
pride.
I do. And for a little razzle dazzle, Titans.
Oof. Houston, money line. Wait.
Basically, are we just doing our money line picks then? Or just
No. But I got 8. So I got Buffalo, Saints, Ravens, Chiefs, Chargers, Lions, Dolphins, Texans. 5 cash. It's plus 1055. So 5
Did you
cash.
add Notre Dame minus 20?
Huh?
Did you add Notre Dame minus 20?
I did not. No. Fuck no. I love us. I'm pretty sure we're gonna win, but 20? Nah.
5 cash wins 162 for me. Notre Dame minus 20.5. Saints money line, Ravens money line, Bills money line. Ooh. Nah. Chiefs, Lions, Titans, Texans. 5 wins 162. Placed. Bow. Confirmed. We here.
Confirmed.
We live. We here. All right. That's it. Ladies and gents. We are live. We're done.
Yo, Luka Doncic, you're never gonna watch the show, never gonna see it. But my brother, yo, I need you for fucking how much? For 46 points, rebounds, assists. All right. I got $28 on the line for you. I'm starting my ladder shit with NBA. AD sold me, my favorite player. Sold me. But it's okay. Luka, go off, get like a 50 piece, and we Gucci. All is forgiven. But yeah, Luka Magic.
Luka Magic. All right. As we transition to the NBA season, we're not NBA podcasters here, but hey, NFL reigns supreme per usual. Good luck with your bets. Please gamble responsibly, but don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend, and hopefully, I always end it with this, but this week, please NFL, please Ravens, please Saints, show us this.
Vindicate.